Hello, Soulshine. It's Michelle here, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. If you haven't already become a part of my YouTube family, I sure hope you choose to subscribe right now. I so love that. Funniest thing, I was just recording a live video, and I'm like, this is interesting. Usually I have somebody watching every once in a while, and there's like nobody. And then I look down at my chat, and I see Michelle's Mom Moments. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. No wonder nobody's here. There are 0 subscribers on Michelle's Mom's Moment. There are 80 on this channel. Makes a difference. So here I am again. And excuse my voice, it's coming back. So today we are talking about getting some clarity about who we are, what we're doing, where we want to go, things like that. Clarity is so important. So these questions I'm giving you, most of them came from Kirk Duncan at the event that I just went to. Was it last week? Wow, today's Thursday, and the event started a Thursday ago. So these are questions that he gave, all except for the last question. But you can ask almost any question. The idea is to create clarity. And so I'm going to tell you the questions, talk about the questions, and then I'm going to give you an action step to do with the questions afterwards. So, and to whoever is watching, hello, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so the very first question, can you guys see that? Who are you? This is probably the most important question you can ask. And if you don't ask any other question, ask this question. Now, the idea is to get as much into this as possible. And part of what happens is when you say your name is your most powerful creator. It's like your most powerful affirmation. It's your powerful declaration. Is your most powerful thing is your name. And so when I say I am Michelle, everything that I believe about myself, good and bad, shows up in my name. The more that I can make it positive and amazing and recognize the truths about myself, the better. So that's why it's really important that you know who you are, okay? So that's the most important question. So if you answer no other questions, answer this one. I don't even think that was good English. I hope you forgive me. So it can be short. It can be a sentence like, I am Michelle, Empress of Peace. That could be the answer to your question. Kind of short. The more you get in it, the better. The more, the longer your answers are, the better. Because it just creates all those declarations and that power behind who you are. It shows up in who you are, and it comes out in who you are. So my favorite sentences is, I am an Empress of Peace, daughter of deity, heir to the throne of the Most High. That is something that comes out every time I say I am Michelle. Also things that come out, it's not as clear for me, but it's something I'm building into myself, is that I'm a bold, I motivate as a bold, confident, creative, joyful, enduring. I'm missing a word. I don't know. I'm missing another word, and leader. I forget it. I do know that I am embracing being bold and confident. I'm bold, confident, courageous, courteous, enduring, creative, joyful, cheerful, all of those amazing things. Just write them all out, write everything. And if you are writing anything negative, I'll tell you right now, it's a lie. It's not true about you. Last week, I've met her before, but I got talking to a friend who seriously believes that she is stupid. And she just, little girl, she's told it all the time. She just believes that she's stupid. That is not true. She is smart. I promise she is smart. Hi, Mike. Glad you're here. Very glad you're here. So it's important to know who you are and then know that all those negative things, they're not true. Turn them around. For every negative thing you say about yourself, I want you to come up with 3 positives. One of them needs to be the opposite of the negative. So if you say you're stupid, one of them needs to be smart or intelligent or wise. And then at least 2 others. So you can say, I am smart, I am wise, and I'm beautiful. Like they don't, like one of them has to counter it, but you need to counter these negative things with at least 3 positive things. The more, the better. Okay, so who am I? Write out as much as you can. No matter what you do, answer that question. Who am I? All the positive, creative things that come up as you. I'm a mother. I am a future wife. I am a daughter. I am a friend. I'm creative. I'm smart. I am wise. I'm beautiful. I am musical. I am an inspiration. Just be writing it all out. Write all those things down. Know who you are. That's so important. Know who you are. And then know that when you say your name, who you are comes out on your name. The next question to answer is, what do you do? Here's one of the problems I have when I go to a networking meeting. People ask me what I do. And I'm like, I make videos for YouTube. I mean, like this is an important question for me to answer because what do I do? I'm a mother. I play with my kids. I teach my kids. I try my best to keep a clean house. But I teach. I'm a teacher. I teach people on YouTube. I teach people everywhere I go. I'm sharing little tidbits of wisdom and ideas for people to become accountable and to change their beliefs. I'm doing that everywhere I go. I talk to people in the stores. I talk to people when I go to events, and I'll just feed them little tidbits of awesomeness. But how can you stand up at a networking event and expect people to believe that you're an expert in whatever you do, or expect yourself to believe that you're an expert when you have no clarity about what you do? So what do you do? If that is a question that you just can't answer right now, write it down. Figure it out. What do you do? I'm going to be answering all of these, by the way. Okay, so the next question he gave us. Hi, Sleep Master. I'm glad you're here. What do you teach? Okay, so I'm a teacher, and we were at presenting things. So, but here's the thing. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you are teaching. You are teaching by just being an example. So what are you teaching? Are you teaching people positive things, or are you teaching people negative things? Now, Metaphysical Mike is here, and Metaphysical Mike is on YouTube multiple times a day teaching amazing things. So he is consciously choosing to teach. But no matter how old you are, you're teaching other people something. If you were to watch my kids, some days you would see them teaching people to share, and other days you would see them teaching people to fight, because people would learn from watching what they're doing, especially littler kids around my bigger kids. So just be aware of that. No matter what you're doing, you're teaching. So choose what you're teaching. And if you do choose to be a presenter and teach things on YouTube, on stages, in classes, if you do, what do you teach? Make sure you're clear about what you teach. I teach people to shine. There's a lot more to that, and I need to get a lot more clear on what I teach so that when I'm talking to people and networking with people, I can share that. Okay, so my next question he gave us. Who would ready for Friday? What's Friday? I mean, Friday's a day, but I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I have things I'm getting ready for right now, being present in right now. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Okay, what do you think you are going to teach? So if you maybe don't know what you're going to teach, or if you have some ideas in the future, what do you think you're going to teach? And like I said, this was given to us at an event where he was teaching us how to be teachers. So who do you think you are? Well, yeah, who do you think you're going to teach? Who do you think you're going to teach? I know I'm teaching people on YouTube, but what kind of people on YouTube? Am I going to be teaching children? Am I going to be teaching teenagers? Not just here on YouTube, but out in my life. I know that one of the sets of people I teach is my family, my children. I know that I want to teach women. I also know that I want to teach mothers and sons and mothers and daughters. Maybe one day I'll teach couples. And right now I will teach anybody who wants to learn from me. But I want to get more clear on this, on who I'm going to be teaching. I would be, Sleep Master says I'd be teaching children, teens, and families. That's a good group of people to teach. Children are especially great if you are to teach them, because they're our future. They're the people that are going to grow up to be our leaders. And we want them to know the good things and to be good people, so that when they grow up, they are good people. That's so they're very good people, very influential people to teach. Families are very, very good to teach, because they're raising these amazing people. Okay, so the next question is, why must you, can you guys see that? Why must you deliver your message? Everybody has a message. That's my belief. And hold on just a minute. I think somebody needs to find out where they're at.
That's what I was just going to ask you.
But I'm on YouTube Live.
So maybe I can take Cheyenne over in the car and then have her run in and
Okay.
see if they're still in there.
Yep. Okay, so I have a couple of boys that haven't come home from swimming lessons yet. It's getting a little nervous. Okay, so why must you deliver your message? I was saying everybody has a message. This is my belief. No matter who you are, what you're doing, you have a message. Now, it does not mean that you have to go out and be a big, big teacher. Hi, Paul. Glad you're here. It doesn't mean that you have to go out and present to the world. Doesn't mean you have to teach on stages. It doesn't even mean you have to teach on YouTube. But I do believe everybody has a message. And that message you will share with your friends. That message you'll share with your families. Some people, they're going to be called to share a message in a big way. The biggest thing that I want people to know, the biggest message I have for people is you matter, you belong here, you're worthwhile, and you're incredible. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I want to give that message across to people. But this question is why? Why must you deliver your message? Like, I feel compelled to, so why am I compelled to? That's the question to ask. And people are saying hi to each other in the chat, and it's fun. Okay, so the next question he gave us is, and I have this, pretend that space isn't there, okay? What makes you think you can do this? So what makes you think that you can do whatever it is that you're choosing to do? What makes you think that you can... we have Paul here, Skylar and Friends. He has written a children's book. It's really awesome. And he's got these cute, cute dogs that he works with. And he had some inspiration to do that. There was something inside him that made him think that he could do it. Now, he's had a lot of fears and anxieties to overcome, as a lot of us do. But there's something still inside of him that says it's important to happen. And this is one of the things that he probably, maybe not consciously, I don't know well enough, but he probably got some clarity about why he can do it. Because he has, even if it's just because he has people to inspire, why can you do it? Because I have people to inspire. Now, he said, because you can do anything you set your mind to. And that's true. You totally can. It takes a little bit of courage, but you ask yourself, really, truly, am I going to die? Am I going to die by standing up and reading my book in front of everybody? Probably not. Therefore, it's a learning and growing experience. Whereas jumping off a building without a parachute, you're going to die. So don't do it. Okay. So you can do anything you set your mind to, but please be safe. That's my little thing. So what makes you think you can do this? This is truly more about finding your motivation or inspiration. This thing that says that's this thing that says inside you, gets inside of you and pulls out the power and the ability in you. What makes me think that I can get on and tell you people things on YouTube? Because I have a passion for it, because I learn stuff and I want to share it, and because frankly, I'm learning that I'm actually a pretty good presenter. So there you go. I have some awesome things, and I love you guys. That's my biggest motivation, is my love for you guys, my love for people, my love for humankind. It's just so incredible to know that I have the ability. I know things, and I'm sorry I'm shaking things. I know things, and so it would feel, what's the words I'm looking for? I would feel like I was just doing a disservice to myself and to people if I kept my mouth shut, if I didn't get on and do my videos. So why do I think I can do it? It's because I was designed to be this. I was designed to love people. I was designed to want people to grow. And I think we're all designed that way. Okay, so now what's being said here? If my family did whatever they did regarding careers, then so can I. That's good. I'm glad that you have a good example that people doing what they do, because sometimes we don't have good examples showing us that we can do things, and sometimes we have to learn different ways. I mean, I'm 45 years old and I'm finally figuring out that I can do what I want to do. So the next question, this is, who are you doing this for? This is probably for me multifaceted, because who am I doing this for? I am doing it for you guys. I am doing it for myself. I am doing it for my children. I am doing it for my higher power. I am doing this for so many people and so many things. And so like I said at the beginning, write these down. Write down as many things as you can. So if I get a whole page of who I'm doing this for, that's awesome. I have some people specifically that I'm doing this for. Some dear friends that I'm like, I want you guys to know how much I love you, so I'm going to teach you something. And then all the other people that come along, it's just incredible and awesome. And Paula's saying hi to Metaphysical Mike. I don't know if Mike saw that. So Paula is Skylar and friends. Okay, so why, this is my question, because I love the question why. There we go. Why? Why are you doing this? No matter what it is you're doing in your life, why are you doing this? Because if you don't have a why, and you're not going to do it. You have to have a reason. I just recently got introduced to an option for real estate, investing in real estate. And I've been considering whether or not to do it. But I realized something, that in order for me to do it, I have to have a why. And it can't be just because I could make money. It has to be something else. It has to be something from my heart. Lydia! Oh my gosh! Lydia is one of my dearest real life friends. Like, I have my YouTube friends, my Facebook friends, and Lydia is in all three of my areas. She's my Facebook friend, and she's my YouTube friend, and she's my real life friend, and she's here right now. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love you, Lydia. I'm so glad you're here live. Oh, that's awesome. And Lydia said that her favorite question is why. This is my favorite question. I love, if I'm questioning something about myself, like saying that I am wise, I can ask myself, why am I wise? And it gives me all of these answers, and it's so amazing and it's so incredible. I love why. And I love having that why as a motivator. So I was talking about real estate and this investing thing, and I realized that if I'm focused on the money, it's not going to work for me. If I focus on the idea of that, say I'm doing house flippings, because there's a lot of different aspects of real estate. So say I'm going to flip a house and I go and buy this house. Well, one of the things about me is that I can do energy work on the house, and I can envision it in, I have this intuitive gift to see when things are right and when things are wrong. I just kind of know when they're, like, if you move something an inch, I can feel the difference, and I can feel when it kind of feels like it clicks into place. And so I have this gift, so I can go in and we can change this house, and I can hire in all the people to fix it up. And then I get to make this place amazing for a family that gets to come in. And so if I'm focused on creating these incredibly energetically sound houses, these incredible energy homes, that the metaphysical energy is just so beautiful for the next family that lives there, that's exciting to me. If I am doing rentals, then focusing on the people that I'm going to give an opportunity, a place to live. That's what I've got to focus on. So when it comes to real estate, I have to focus on the why if I'm going to do it. Okay, Sleep Master is a social person, and he or she, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Sleep Master, are you a boy or a girl? I don't even know. So Sleep Master wants to know if anybody has plans this weekend, and you are a girl. Okay, she wants to know if you have plans. I honestly don't know if I have plans this weekend. Seriously, I'm getting through tonight. I'm in a state in my life right now where it's focusing on the next thing, just the next thing, what comes next. Okay, so back to the whys. So as a presenter, as a YouTuber, why are you YouTubing? Most of the people that I have, there's some people that aren't putting their own videos. They're just coming on to watch other people, and that's fine. But those of you that are making YouTube videos, why are you YouTubing? Why are you making these videos? What's your motivation? What keeps you going? What inspires you to share your message with people? Whatever your message is. Those are the things that you need to do. You need to know your why. You need to ask these questions. And hello, Old Man Gamer. And Lydia said, weekends always have a plan around here. We schedule playtime so we don't forget it. That's awesome. Lydia loves to teach people to play. Lydia's awesome. And Lydia, oh my gosh, she's such a dear person, but I don't know how she's managed to get to where she is today, because she had 2 young children, and then she got pregnant again, and she had 4 babies at one time. 4 babies at one time. So she has 6 children. I know that the 4 of them are 12. And then there's I don't know, how old are the others? They're teenagers. I know that. And they're all pretty close in age. Anyway, just amazing. And she's learned a lot of things in order to get everything done with so many people going. Oldest 16, middle child is 15. Yes. So her boys are 16 and 15. And then she has 3 more boys and 1 little beautiful girl. They're all 12. So crazy, 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 but wonderful kind of crazy. And so in order to keep all of the things straight, they have to be scheduled. So Sleep Master says that she's 15. My daughter is 15, actually. I have a 15-year-old daughter. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so know your why. So we have these different questions, and I'm going to go through these questions one time. And so answer them, write them down, and then I'll tell you the next thing we're going to do. Okay, so who are you? The most important, if you answer no other questions, ask this one. Who are you? What do you do? And if you are a student, be a student. And if you have things that you want to do in the future, you can write that down too. I'm a student now, but I'm working towards becoming a. You can do that. And the next question is for what do you teach? We talked about everybody is a teacher by example, no matter who you are. So be careful about what you're teaching. Make sure that you're sharing a good example and teaching good things. And who do you think you are going to teach? So this helps you to become aware of who you are teaching, who you're going to be teaching, get you a little bit clearer on who your messages are to. And the next one. I'm so sorry about my cough, guys. Why must you deliver your message? You probably have that part of you inside of you too, saying, get it out there, get it out there. What makes you think you can do this? That's not a space. Pretend it doesn't exist. Okay, what makes you think you can do this? Who are you doing this for? And the last question is, why are you doing this? I hope you feel... Okay, first of all, Lydia says these are all great questions. Most of them come from Kirk, so of course they are. Wait, what happened to the chat? Where'd the chat go? Whoa, that was weird. Just like disappeared. Okay, I hope you feel better. Do you have seasonal allergies? I have allergies to the air quality in Salt Lake County. I live in Utah County in Utah. And in Salt Lake County, I spent 3 long days up there last week. And the air quality up there. And then I think we've had some fires in northern Utah. So it is an allergy thing. And it's just been moving into me. And the next one, what makes you think you can do this, has been a negative voice against my progress sometimes. Yeah, I was thinking about that with the negative aspects of what makes you think you can do that. You can be like, but the whole point of this is if you're putting down something negative, don't do it. Don't write it down. You want to write down positive reasons why you can do it. Lydia also says tuning into herself, into her inner voice, she answers it differently. So that's another thing, is make sure that you're listening to your heart, the inside of you, not the outside voices or the voices that are kind of in your mind. Listen to your heart. What does your heart say is the answer to these questions? Make sure they're positive answers. If they're not positive answers, keep looking. Look for the positive answers. Oh no, that's no fun. I get like that sometimes. I use Flonase and it helps. Neti Pot helps too. My former husband told me to use a Neti Pot, and I was like, Okay, so yes, keep looking. Keep looking for the answers. Now here's my suggestion for what to do. You've written all these questions. So we've got this powerful thing. Now, get out your app or get on your computer. I have Audacity, so I can use my computer to do it. And record yourself reading your answers. So whatever you've written down for who am I, record yourself. And then you can put music, you can put the recording with some music. I know that Baroque period music is really good for helping getting all of this affirmation stuff in deeper. And it will help fight the things. And then, so you're going to put it with some powerful music. You can look up music, music with affirmations or something. You can find music that will help. It helps get it past all the filters and helps solidify what's already in there, because you know this is already in there because it came from you. But we want to help fight all the voices that we don't like, those voices that keep talking to us. We want to tell them, you know what, thank you for talking, but no, This is the truth of who I am. This is who I am. And so we're going to listen to it every day. And if you have any affirmations, declarations in there, and you say them with yourself while you're doing them, that will be more powerful too. So just keep listening. Okay. And I think I've read everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully my children have been found. Kind of a little nerve-wracking to realize that your 12 and 13-year-old haven't come home from swimming practice. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to let your soul shine big, bright, live, and beautiful. I have somewhere to be, so I got to find out where my boys are and then get gone. I'm so glad you are all here. What amazing people you are. Amazing people you are. My kids got lost like that once. They stopped to serve someone on their way home. That was so sweet of them, but it kind of makes you nervous as the mom, but how sweet of them to stop and serve. Somebody slit his hand open. That's not fun. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure my boys are okay too. I think that they're just playing around, but it does make one wonder when they were supposed to have been home a long time ago. And thank you, Paul. Have a great night yourself. Okay, I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow.